First of all, I'm very fiercely protective of Angie. She deserves better, doesn't she?
Well, do you mean romantically or?
Well, in terms of the way Jude has been compulsively lying.
It's really sad. It makes me. I'm a romantic at heart, and I wish that they could just fix things. But ultimately, there's only so much you can do when the trust is broken, and I don't really know whether there's any way back, because the deceit went on for so long, even after they got married, even after she got pregnant, had the baby. He still didn't come clean, so I don't know whether there's a way back for them. I'd love for them to be there to be a way back for them, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
No, well, in scenes that have aired just tonight, obviously we saw Jude lash out at Mary, whether he probably didn't deliberately mean to hurt her, but he still went too far.
Well, this is the thing, it's a side to him that people hadn't seen before, and I think that ultimately when you're he's just, in his mind, he just wants for what he believes to be real, and he'll do anything to protect that idea in his head. And I think that everybody loves Mary, so anyone that does anything is going to come up against a lot, because even at the beginning with Mary and Angie, there was no everyone was kind of she's been so mean to Mary, and it's normal because she's such a beloved character. But I get it. I was just saying before, I really understand why Mary was so hands-on, because she lost her child, and ultimately when he came back into her life plus a son, so it's like she almost got to relive that childhood that she missed, and Angie almost was a little bit of a hindrance to that, not intentionally, but she just was. So I think it was difficult, and I think the same now when it comes to Jude. Anything negative towards Mary is a no-no. We love her, so I understand why everybody else does.
Definitely. And what can you tease as ahead for the storyline? There are hints that it is going to get a bit darker after Angie finds out. What can you say?
It does. So there's always surprises with Jude, as we know. Without saying too much, I don't think the lies will ever really stop with Jude. I think that's the problem, and I think that ultimately, although Angie wants to do anything to keep that family unit together, there's going to come to a point where she's just kind of like, I've done everything I can. And the struggle at the moment is having Mary see that as well, because she has the rose-tinted glasses on because it's her son, it's her beloved son, and she's not had in her life for a very long time. So it's more a case of how will Mary react to the whole situation, because Angie's been dealing with it for a while, whereas Mary has still felt as though, it's my Jude. So I think that's going to be quite interesting to see.
And finally, on the expectation that this is probably it for Angie and Jude, she's had enough. Would you like to see Angie be single and herself for a while? Would you like her to? Do you think there's anyone on the street?
I think it would be great for her to just focus on her and George, because it's a long time. It's going to take a long time for her to get over everything that's happened. I'm not saying that I want her to be single forever, and obviously there's been chemistry and everything between her and Adam, so that's a lot of people have been talking about that they like that as a couple, but ultimately I think she has to focus on her child and her at the moment. Whatever's best for them right now is what's more important, and then further down the line, if something was to happen, then that's probably a better time.
Yeah. Better time.